Imagine a classroom buzzing with energy. The air is filled with the hum of excited voices, the rustle of papers, and the occasional burst of laughter. This is not just any classroom. It's a place where learning comes alive. Students huddle together, their faces alight with discovery. They are deeply engrossed in their projects, whether it's a science experiment, a group discussion, or a creative art piece. Each student brings their unique perspective and skills to the table, making the learning experience richer and more meaningful. They're not just memorizing facts, they're creating, exploring, and questioning the world around them. Hands-on activities allow them to connect theory with practice, making learning a tangible and enjoyable process. They are encouraged to ask questions, to be curious, and to seek out answers on their own. This is what education should be: a vibrant symphony of learning, not a factory churning out identical products. Each student is like a unique instrument, contributing to the overall harmony of the classroom. The teacher acts as a conductor, guiding and nurturing each student's individual talents and interests. We need to rethink education, to move away from standardized tests and embrace a system that values individual growth and the joy of learning. Creative teaching methods can transform the classroom into a place of wonder and excitement, where students are eager to learn and explore. The current system often feels like an assembly line. Students are expected to move through the same stages at the same pace, regardless of their individual needs and interests. This rigid structure can stifle creativity and make learning feel like a chore. Students progress through the same standardized curriculum, regardless of their individual needs and passions. This one-size-fits-all approach does not account for the diverse ways in which students learn and express their understanding. This one-size-fits-all approach stifles creativity and leaves many students feeling lost and disengaged. When students are not given the opportunity to explore their interests and strengths, they can become disinterested and disconnected from the learning process. It's time to ditch the factory model and create a system that celebrates the unique talents and potential of every child. Imagine a classroom where each student's individuality is recognized and nurtured, where their unique contributions are valued and celebrated. We need to remember that education is not about memorizing facts or passing tests. It's about developing a deep understanding of the world and our place in it. It's about encouraging students to think critically, to question assumptions, and to seek out new knowledge. It's about igniting a passion for learning, nurturing curiosity, and equipping students with the skills they need to thrive in an ever-changing world. When students are excited about learning, they are more likely to take initiative, to explore new ideas, and to develop a lifelong love of learning. It's about fostering critical thinking, collaboration, and a love of learning that will last a lifetime. These skills are essential for success in the 21st century, where the ability to think creatively and work collaboratively is more important than ever. Let's transform our schools into vibrant learning communities where every student has the opportunity to discover their passions, develop their talents, and reach their full potential. By creating a more flexible and personalized approach to education, we can ensure that every student is engaged, motivated, and prepared for the future. Too often, education focuses on the end product, the grade, the test score, the diploma. We measure success by these tangible outcomes, believing they are the ultimate indicators of a student's ability and potential. But what about the journey? The process of learning, of grappling with new ideas, of making mistakes and learning from them. This journey is often overlooked, yet it is the most crucial part of education. This journey is where real growth happens. It's in the moments of struggle and perseverance that students develop resilience and critical thinking skills. Think of a child learning to ride a bike. The process is filled with falls, scrapes, and moments of doubt. They fall, they get back up, they try again. Each fall is a lesson, each attempt a step closer to mastery. Each attempt, each wobble, is part of the learning process. It's through these experiences that they gain confidence and skill. We don't criticize them for not riding perfectly on the first try. Instead, we celebrate their effort, their determination, and their progress. We encourage their effort, their resilience, their progress. This positive reinforcement is crucial in fostering a growth mindset. The same should be true in the classroom. Education should be about nurturing a love for learning, not just achieving high scores. We need to shift our focus from rote memorization to active learning, from passive absorption of information to active engagement and exploration, from standardized testing to individualized assessment. Each student is unique, and their learning journey should reflect that. Let's celebrate the aha moments, the breakthroughs, the times when a student finally grasps a difficult concept. These moments are the true milestones of education. Let's encourage exploration, experimentation, and even failure. Failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. Let's encourage exploration, experimentation, and even failure. Because it's through these experiences that students develop critical thinking skills, resilience, and a lifelong love of learning. Because it's through these experiences that students develop critical thinking skills, resilience, and a lifelong love of learning. These are the skills that will serve them well beyond the classroom. Remember, education is not about reaching a destination. It's about embarking on a lifelong journey of discovery and growth. It's about fostering curiosity and a passion for learning that lasts a lifetime. It's about embarking on a lifelong journey of discovery and growth. Let's redefine success in education, focusing not just on the end results, but on the rich, transformative journey of learning itself. Critical thinking. It's a buzzword in education, but what does it really mean? It's about more than just memorizing facts. It's about understanding the why and how behind those facts. It's about teaching students to question, to analyze, to think for themselves. To not just accept information at face value, but to dig deeper. Imagine a classroom where students are encouraged to challenge the textbook, to debate different perspectives, to engage in meaningful discussions that push the boundaries of their understanding, to form their own opinions based on evidence and reasoning. This is the essence of critical thinking. This is how we cultivate critical thinkers who can navigate the complexities of the world. By fostering an environment where questioning is not just allowed, but encouraged, we need to move away from rote learning and embrace active inquiry. This means creating opportunities for students to explore, to experiment, and to discover. Let's encourage students to ask why and how, to explore different perspectives, to not be afraid of making mistakes, but to see them as learning opportunities, and to think creatively to find solutions. Creativity and critical thinking go hand in hand, allowing students to approach problems from multiple angles. Critical thinking skills are essential for success in the 21st century. They are the foundation upon which innovation and progress are built. They empower students to become informed citizens, discerning consumers of information, and innovative problem solvers. In a rapidly changing world, these skills are invaluable. In a world overflowing with information, the ability to think critically is more important than ever. It helps students to sift through the noise, to find the truth, and to make informed decisions that will shape their futures. Section 4. Learning hand in hand. Learning doesn't happen in isolation. It flourishes in communities where students can connect, collaborate, and learn from one another. Think of a group of students working together on a project. They share ideas, they challenge each other's thinking, they learn from each other's strengths. This collaborative spirit is at the heart of a thriving learning environment. We need to create classrooms that value teamwork, communication, and respect for diverse perspectives. Let's encourage students to work together, to learn from one another, and to support each other's growth. Collaboration is not just about dividing tasks. It's about building a community of learners who are stronger together. When students feel connected and supported, they are more likely to take risks, to learn from their mistakes, and to develop a love of learning. Section 5. Voices in the classroom. Students are not empty vessels waiting to be filled with knowledge. They have voices, ideas, and passions that deserve to be heard. Imagine a classroom where students have a say in what they learn, how they learn it, and how they demonstrate their understanding. This student-centered approach empowers learners and fosters a love of learning. We need to move away from a top-down approach to education and create spaces where student voices are valued and amplified. Let's empower students to take ownership of their learning, to pursue their passions, and to become active participants in their education. When students feel heard and respected, they are more likely to be engaged, motivated, and invested in their learning. It's time to create classrooms where every student has a voice and the opportunity to shape their own educational journey.